In today's fast-moving world, almost everyone feels stressed. Students worry about exams, professionals drown in deadlines, mothers balance countless responsibilities, fathers bear the weight of providing, and elders battle loneliness. But here's the truth: stress is not new. 2,500 years ago, the Buddha already taught us simple but profound ways to calm the restless mind. In this story, you will see how 5 people, a student, an office worker, a mother, a father, and an elder, each struggling with stress, find peace through Buddhist wisdom and daily practice. As you listen, you might find pieces of your own life in their journeys. Stay with me until the end, and together we'll explore a complete daily routine that can help you improve mental health during stressful times. Ravi, a 22-year-old student, stared at his books late at night. His exams were just days away, yet the more he studied, the more he forgot. His heart raced, his palms sweated, and his thoughts screamed, "What if I fail?" One night, exhausted, Ravi stumbled upon a short Buddhist teaching online. Anxiety lives in the future. Peace lives in the present moment. He decided to try a simple breathing practice. He sat upright, closed his eyes, and inhaled deeply for 4 counts, held for 4, and exhaled slowly for 6. At first his mind resisted, but soon his heartbeat slowed. For the first time in weeks, he felt calm enough to sleep. The next morning, Ravi began each day with 10 minutes of mindful breathing. He noticed that even while studying, his focus improved. Instead of drowning in future worries, he anchored himself in the present. Buddhist wisdom. Mindfulness of breath is a doorway to mental peace. By returning to the present, we weaken anxiety's grip. Maya, 35, worked in a busy corporate office. Emails piled up, deadlines chased her, and her phone never stopped buzzing. At night, she lay awake replaying every mistake. One evening, after another exhausting day, she sat in silence. She remembered her grandmother once telling her, "When your mind is heavy, let the paper carry it." So Maya picked up a notebook and began writing her worries. Then, almost instinctively, she added 3 small things she was grateful for: a cup of tea, a smile from a colleague, her child's laughter. Slowly, this became her nightly ritual. Within weeks, Maya noticed a shift. Problems remained, but her heart felt lighter. Gratitude softened her stress. Buddhist wisdom. The Buddha taught, "Do not dwell on the faults of others, nor on what is not given. But reflect on the blessings you have." Gratitude transforms perspective. Sita, a 40-year-old mother of 2, carried an invisible weight. As a housewife, she cooked, cleaned, cared for her children and in-laws. As a working woman, she juggled office deadlines too. She loved her family, but often felt drained, unnoticed, and alone. One morning, overwhelmed, she broke down. Tears fell as she whispered, "I give everything, but who takes care of me?" That afternoon, she visited a nearby Buddhist temple. A monk told her, "Compassion is not only for others. Compassion must also flow to yourself." That day, Sita began practicing self-kindness. She carved out 20 minutes daily for herself, sometimes a walk, sometimes meditation, sometimes simply sitting with tea in silence. She learned to say no when exhausted, without guilt. Over time, her stress softened. By nurturing herself, she became more present and loving to her family. Buddhist wisdom. Metta, loving kindness. Meditation begins with oneself. True strength comes from balancing giving and receiving. Arjun, 45, worked tirelessly to provide for his family. Bills, children's education, and caring for aging parents kept him under constant pressure. At night, he stared at the ceiling, feeling the weight of responsibility crush him. One day, while driving home, he recalled a Buddhist story of a farmer who worried about every storm. The Buddha said, "Whether you worry or not, storms will still come. Better to prepare, and let go of what you cannot control. Arjun realized much of his stress came from clinging to what was beyond his control. He began each evening by listing, what can I change? What must I accept? He practiced letting go of burdens that were not his to carry. His heart grew lighter. Buddhist wisdom. Suffering lessens when we stop resisting impermanence. Acceptance is a key to mental peace. Devi, 65, lived with her family, but often felt invisible. Health issues limited her, and loneliness grew. She wondered, what is left for me now? One evening, she sat in the garden. Watching the breeze move through the trees, she whispered a Buddhist verse she once knew. Like the lotus that blooms in muddy water, peace can arise even in suffering. Each day, she began sitting outdoors, practicing mindful observation, noticing the chirping of birds, the colors of flowers, the rhythm of her breath. Her loneliness softened into quiet joy. Buddhist wisdom. Mindfulness in simple moments brings contentment. Every stage of life can bloom with awareness. Morning. 5-minute breathing, Ravi's practice, anchor your day. Gratitude note, Maya's practice, start with blessings. Midday. Mindful pause, Sita's practice, tea break, walk, or short meditation. Evening. Letting go reflection, Arjun's practice, ask, what can I change? What must I accept? Night. Mindful sitting, Devi's practice, reflect with breath or nature. This cycle nourishes the mind at every stage of life. My friend, stress touches every life. But as you've seen through Ravi, Maya, Sita, Arjun, and Devi, Buddhist wisdom offers timeless practices to bring peace, clarity, and joy. If you feel overwhelmed, remember, one breath, one act of gratitude, one moment of letting go can change everything. Now I ask you, which of these practices will you start today? Comment below and share your story. If this video touched you, please support our channel Heartfelt Wisdom by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who needs peace right now. Together, we can spread light in a stressed world.